Wani 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 siya olutunu aru.
Hi everybody, how are you today? I hope you've been taking good care of yourselves as always. Welcome back to the channel. Today Yoruba with Teekay, and today we're going to be diverting into our culture, our heritage, our background. So we would be looking at a few proverbs in Yoruba. A few proverbs, just about 5 of them today, and then the meaning of it. I know our parents, the elders, the older ones, would be a bit familiar with the ones I would be mentioning, but just for the advantage of the children as well to learn what proverbs we use in Africa, in Nigeria. All right. Ẹ káàsán, ẹ káàárọ̀, ẹ kúrọ̀lẹ́, ẹ káalẹ́. Ṣàlàáfíà ni gbogbo yín wà ní gbogbo ibi tẹ́ ti ń gbọ́ mi. Èmi ni tiyín tòótọ́ Tinúkẹ́ tí ó tún wà lórí ètò yìí Yorùbá with Teekay lọ́jọ́ tòní. Mo lérò pé à ń tọ́jú ara wa. Lónìí, a máa wo àwọn àṣà, àwọn ìṣe wa, àwọn bí a ṣe ti ń ṣe nǹkan ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá láti ọjọ́ tó ti pẹ́ sẹ́yìn. A dẹ̀ máa wo àwọn òwe. Proverbs is òwe. Òwe ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá lénìí. A máa wo bí a bí 5 péré nínú ẹ̀ lénìí. Tó bá di ọ̀sẹ̀ méjì tó ń bọ̀, a tún yẹ àwọn kan wò nínú ẹ̀ náà. Mo mọ̀ pé àwọn òbí wa, àwọn àgbàlagbà, wọ́n lè mọ̀ nípa àwọn òwe tí mo máa dárúkọ lénìí, ṣùgbọ́n fún àǹfààní àwọn ọmọ wa láti mọ àwọn òwe tí à ń lò ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá láti kọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ lára ẹ̀. A tiẹ̀ lè rí àwọn àgbàlagbà gan tí wọ́n lè ti gbàgbé àwọn ìmíì fún ìrántí, fún ìránnilétí fún gbogbo wa. Ẹ máa bá mi ká lọ. So I'm just saying that some of the older ones might even have forgotten some of these proverbs because it's not something you would use on a daily basis or something. But just for the benefit of everyone to learn anyway, we remind ourselves. All right. The first one I would be mentioning is Igi gogoro má gún mi lójú, òkèrè la tí ń wò. Igi gogoro má gún mi lójú, òkèrè la tí ń wò. Literally, that means the pointed stick that will pierce one in the eye is avoided from afar off while it's still far away. The pointed stick that would pierce someone's eye, that will pierce one in the eye, is avoided from afar off. So, to translate that now, that's the literal meaning that I just gave to you. I translated from Yoruba to English. But the real meaning of it is beforewarned is beforehand. So beforewarned is to beforehand. So you have to be prepared, just preparing. When you know something is going to occur, so you prepare yourself so it wouldn't have an adverse effect on you. All right. So the second one we would be looking at is this is common in Yoruba language actually. Ilé ọba tójó ẹwà ló bù sí. Ilé ọba tójó ẹwà ló bù sí. Literally, that means the king's palace that got burned adds on beauty. So a king's palace, when it burns down, it adds on beauty to it. The real meaning of that is that, if a king's palace is burnt down and it is being rebuilt, it wouldn't be in the same shape, in the same state that the old one was. It would be adding some new touches to it, so they will be adding some new touches to it. So it will be better off than the old one. So that's what that means. And it means that, just in short, every cloud has a silver lining. There is always a good in every bad situation. All right, the next one we'll be looking at is Àgbà kìí wà lọ́jà kí orí ọmọ tuntun kó wọ́. Àgbà kìí wà lọ́jà kí orí ọmọ tuntun kó wọ́. Unfortunately, today, that doesn't really count. Like, it doesn't really work. Lórí irọ́ ló bá dé. But the literal meaning of that, Àgbà kìí wà lọ́jà lórí kí orí ọmọ tuntun kó wọ́, is an elder must not be in the marketplace, and the head of an infant is not placed well. Like, an elder cannot be somewhere. Well, the literal meaning is an elder cannot be in the marketplace and the head of an infant is not placed well. But the real meaning of it is that things cannot go wrong under the watch of an elder, an old person, an elderly person. things cannot go wrong because they would always correct. They would always, say that this is not what it should be. This is what it should be. They would always correct things. But nowadays, everybody just minds their own business, which is not supposed to be. All right, we move on to the fourth one, which is adìẹ funfun kò mọ ara rẹ̀ lágbà. Adìẹ funfun kò mọ ara rẹ̀ lágbà. The literal meaning of this is that the white chicken, the white hen, does not realize its age. The white chicken or the white hen does not realize its age. And just the real meaning of it is respect yourself. Behave your age. Like whenever you're doing something, whenever you're in the midst of people, act your worth. Respect yourself, know your age. And then the last one we would be looking at today is tí ọmọdé bá láṣọ bí àgbà kò lè lákìsà bí àgbà. Tí ọmọdé bá láṣọ bí àgbà kò lè lákìsà bí àgbà. The literal meaning of this is if a child has as many clothes as the older person, as an elderly person, he can't have as many rags. So if you have new clothes as much as your parents, an elderly person, you can't have as many rags. The real meaning of this proverb is just to say the experience of an elderly person far outweighs that of a child. That is, the things that the older people, the elderly people have gone through, you've not gone through it. So even if you have new clothes, things that are trending now, things that are in vogue now, if you have it as much as or even more than your parents or someone that is older than you, you wouldn't have as many rags because they've already been through it. They've already had many rags before you were even born. So experience counts. All right. I hope you've learned one or two things from this lesson today. And I will see you again in 2 weeks' time by God's grace. Take good care of yourselves and stay blessed. Mo lérò pé ẹ ti kọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ kan àbí mìíràn nínú ẹ̀kọ́ wa tí èní. Ẹ tọ́jú ara yín kẹ́ ṣe àwọn nǹkan tí ìjọba ní ká ṣe. A dẹ̀ tún rí yín ní ọ̀sẹ̀ méjì tó ń bọ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ó di ìgbà.